MLB Network coming in a field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays. Alex Cobb will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is the last game before a 9-game road trip, and it's important to win that last game before you go off on a long trip like that. 9 games is a long time.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
To 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of if you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Nope. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Weak chopper up the line. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. Looking at the stat sheet, I was just blown away. He has 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. He's the guy you can't let beat you if you're on the other team, and we'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Dickerson is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 19.
So striding in, Jose Bautista. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bautista waits on the 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Rays turn. No score. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Kevin Kiermaier will be next. Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carrera's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We are still scoreless. Here's Steve Pearce now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Steve Pearce.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Now here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Russell Martin comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, this cold streak had seen him drop his average below 220, so that's a welcome single, not only from him, but the manager as well.
Ezekiel Carrera.
Standing in now, Ezekiel Carrera. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Batting eighth.
Now to the plate, Darwin Barney. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Gets a small piece near the plate, but it's foul, strike one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
In now, Dalton Pompey, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Now you'll see guys swing with pitches that have movement in the dirt, but that was just a fastball.
Softly hit toward the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Evan Longoria. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater. Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Digging in now, Todd Frazier, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman has seen him go 3 for 9. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sent on the ground out to second. Travis fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are two down.
Batting sixth.
Digging in, Brad Miller, who takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. At the plate, Steven Souza, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. From the stretch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Stroman comes set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. This is line to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Up next for
and this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Melvin Upton Jr. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Grounded up the first baseline. Echeverria has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Echeverria now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. A little roller toward the hole. To his right, Pierce, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Striding in, Michael McHenry. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on him. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Hard hit ball to second. Travis has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The shortstop, number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Stroman steps into the windup. First pitch on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out in his last at bat, and he'll dive back in. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Hey, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The left fielder,
into the box,
10,
Corey Dickerson. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Remember, picked them last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now it's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Todd Frazier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Travis. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We're through 3 in St. Pete, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Bautista.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's in the dirt. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He was really making him work.
Chopped weakly to the left. A quick out number 1. Striding in once again, Russell Martin. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 home to Martin. And the fastball is off his glove and it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rays are out in front, 2-1. Digging it back, Brad Miller. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Carrera going back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Into the box now, Michael McHenry, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Tampa. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again. Darwin Barney. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-1. Here it comes. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. At third, Longoria.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. At the plate, Dalton Pompey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon onto the grass, 1 away. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Devin Travis stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between 1st and 2nd.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-1. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
D. Gordon.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit out towards 2nd. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Evan Longoria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Bounced weakly near the plate. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fouled back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Takes this the other way to right. Souza is there, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready once again, Steve Pierce. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. set, and the 2-1 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Todd Frazier.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Travis is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Ready for another chance. Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
This is in the air out to right. Bautista has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Right fielder, number 20, Steven Souza.
Striding in once again, Steven Souza. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Corey Rasmus is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
14, Corey Rasmus.
Russell Martin now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Here's the 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready for another shot now. Ezekiel Carrera, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Too low, 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
Nope,
and he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock or get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
So stepping in, Darwin Barney, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sacrifice attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Digging in to try it again, Dalton Pompey, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
The 0-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
So striding in, Devin Travis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Miller is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they straighten.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll turn it over to the former number 4 overall pick back in 1997, right-hander Jason Grilli. Adeiny Echeverria is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he got him. So stepping in, Michael McHenry. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Michael McHenry.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. Bautista is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Shortstop number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
From the stretch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
And, wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. On the move is Bautista. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays. Brad Boxberger has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Josh Donaldson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Once again, a 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And a fastball just a bit high. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Steve Pearce now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Drilled to first. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Frazier.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's Todd Frazier now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Just his 2nd stolen base on the year. 1-1. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Brad Miller.
Stepping into the box, Brad Miller, for his career in this matchup, has seen him go 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's in scoring position with double number 27 on the year. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 0-2, here it comes. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. No one out with a runner at second. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. At the plate, Steven Souza, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
First baseman,
ready now, Adeiny Echeverria, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Michael McHenry would be next. That one's in there. 3-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Catcher, Michael McHenry.
In now, Michael McHenry, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Runners at the corners. 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he conjures in with a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Upton has a read on it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. The Rays are in front 4-1. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Alex Colomé.
Russell Martin now. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ezekiel Carrera is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Turned on down the line. Echeverria's there, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Darwin.
So striding in, Darwin Varney. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike. Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dalton Pompey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Alex Cobb earns his team-leading 11th win. Marcus Stroman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Alex Colomé hammers down the save, number 36 on the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line